it's very cool to see Manhattan from that perspective. Just so it's real.
Oh
A lot,
yeah.
a lot of people don't get to do it, you know. So when you get to do it, it's never lost on me the privilege I have, GA pilot ever. You know, so every time you do something cool, you're like, wow.
Oh yeah, for sure. I miss it. I'm going to get back into it, I think.
Where are you in the country?
I'm down in South Carolina, Charleston.
Okay, nah, it's a pretty reasonable, quiet airspace in
Oh yeah.
overall. Yeah,
All we have is CHS, Class C, shares it with the military base. It's not bad. Frickin' gigantic runway.
yeah. I mean, I'm in the New York corridor, so I'm in Connecticut, so I've got like a lot of. I think probably the only thing that's half as bad as maybe like the San Francisco Bay Area has got a.
I hear you. I'm a little jealous because I'll probably never fly into Class B airspace or anything like that because I just don't have a reason to. But the people that learn in that area, they're going to be so much better at the comms and ATC than us that, just fly around Class C and whatnot.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, right? The airport I learned to fly at is a Class Delta, right? So um, it was, I got used to talking to the tower right away. So I can remember saying, why do people have trouble talking to a tower? Because most people learn at airports where they're self-announcing. So for me, it was the other way around. That I'd fly to an airport, didn't have a tower, and I'd be kind of like, la 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 la, and my instructor would be like, so you gonna tell anybody where you are? And I'm like, oh shit, you just kind of forget. So, but Class B is like no big deal. It's like you just basically, you know, I mean, New York Center. It depends on the time of day. They can be less accommodating or more accommodating depending on A, where you're trying to transit, and B, altitude wise, and B, what time of day it is. If you're going right over top at like 6,000 feet or 5,000 feet, they're usually okay, or even 3,000. If you're skirting the edges and you're, anywhere below 5,000, they're like, no, because they've got departures and arrivals coming through those levels all the time.
Oh, for sure.
But usually with New York, because you're on flight following anyway, right? So you're like, hey,
Whoa, whoa.
um,
You're getting
are we
stuff I
clear
don't know
through?
about. I
Well,
haven't
no,
flown
yeah.
since 2001, buddy.
Okay. Well, because you can call approach like and say, when you're on a VFR flight plan, and just say, hey, we just want to get flight following, right? So they'll give you a discrete transponder code, and they're just watching. So it's kind of like they're helping to separate you a little bit from other VFR traffic. So they'll give you radar call outs, traffic, 1 o'clock, 2 miles, whatever, as they can, right? But so if you're already on with flight following and you're getting close to the class Bravo, typically, like if let's say I'm going from here to South Jersey, I'm going to be on with New York Center anyway, right? So because I'm on flight following, so I'll just say, hey, am I cleared through the Bravo? And he's like, yeah, because he's already got me on a code, or he'll start vectoring me around. So
Gotcha. That's just not
uh,
something I recall ever doing.
yeah, it's not something a lot of people always do. It's funny, right? Just like we were talking about, not talking to towers, so many people learn how to fly and they don't do a lot of talking to towers that they almost shy away from it. So they'll avoid having, well, how do I get around this class Bravo and not have to talk to him? That kind of thing. So
Yeah.
there's all kinds of cool tools that are available to you, and yeah.
That's my problem. I was always intimidated by ATC. Never was good at comms. I don't speak well. And I think next time I do this, I'm going to change that around, just force myself into those situations.
Yeah, it's one of those things too. Like, I struggle when I don't have my IFR rating yet because I'm just frankly lazy. And I don't really truly have a need for it because I don't really do a ton of flying anymore that would require it. But and it's kind of a bad excuse too because I have all these instructor pals that I could get it done very cheap. But at any rate, I struggle with IFR comms because you know it's more complicated, and they'll throw you curveballs. You know, you think you're going to fly a certain approach, and you're getting yourself set up for it, and you're expecting a certain thing, and then they blah, 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 and you're like, oh shit! All of a sudden, it's like you forget English. You don't even know how to read it back at that point. You know, it's just read back what the hell he told you. You know, so but I guess my point being is that most GA or aviation comms is basically just knowing what you're going to kind of hear or what you might hear. That's like half the battle, because you're just expecting. Like when we're having a conversation, even though you don't know what I'm going to say, based on the words I'm saying, you kind of know where I'm going. And it's sort of the same thing with aviation. It's just kind of getting to that point, right? Um, and it's like you said, it's one of those things you got to force yourself to do. You just keep doing.
Oh yeah.
It's like anything else. If you make yourself uncomfortable, eventually you become comfortable.
Yep. I believe it. I'm a way different person I was when I was 19.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, even I've been flying. I don't know. I think I got my rating, and I've been flying a ton of years. Probably, wow, geez, almost 12, 13 years now.
Oh, nice.
And I still, at towered airports, I'll still be like, oh shit, or non-towered airports, I'm like, I forgot to make a call. It's kind of fun.
YOLO.
But I also feel like too. It's funny, right? Having learned at towered airports, I will avoid an untowered airport if I can, and it's not because of comms. It's just because there's unpredictable dudes flying around that fucking airport, and I just don't like the idea of that, because I've seen some wacky shit in the
Oh, for
air
real.
around non-towered airports. Yeah, I just not a fan. I've seen some guys pull some shit. It's like, really? Yeah, I've been cut off, and especially the New York, Long Island airports. There's some real winners in here down there.
Get out of here. It's my
Yeah,
runway.
they drive or they fly like they drive. I mean, I grew up on Long Island, so it's like, all right, whatever. I just have to put that hat on, right? But it's a dusty hat that I don't like to wear. So it's kind of fun. I'm going through my computer, installing shit that I have, cleaning digital top drawer out.
Someone sniped my tail rotor off. Pissed me off, man. I was doing good.
Cockroach.
I've been doing these like figure eights out by those power lines and just letting my guns just shoot up into that little bowl and just picking targets. But it's just starting to get annoying. Because they don't shoot sometimes when I can clearly see there's a target right there. I got 2 of the Z-23s down.
Oh, there's two. Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah, I thought there was only one. And then I shot one, and then I still got red tracers, so just got the second one down. Oh, there's 3 of them now.
It might be spawning dynamically.
That would not be fair. Up, I'm killed. Damn it, so close. I'm out of lives for tonight.
All right, man. I think I'm doing good. I think I'm
Right.
killing it.
I'm on bed, fellas.
All
Good
right,
chat.
see
Later.
See you later. Peace out.
Later, guys.
See you both. This dude still have any guns left? Okay.
I'm just gonna post some of these screenshots.
Shit. You assholes. Oh no! Oh no! Imminent danger. Oh, I can't choose it again. Menu. 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 I cannot fire. I landed.